My beloved child, this is not a message for everyone. This is for you and only you. I am talking through Archangel Michael, and I have just 2 minutes to touch your heart before something is chosen without you. Hear carefully. Do not push this away. Do not share with anyone. The message is sacred, pressing, personal, and time is almost over. Right now, as you hear my voice, a secret meeting is being set up. You are not invited. You were not told, but you are the reason for it. They are planning something you would not expect. A decision to take you away from something that was first yours, something you gained through your prayers, your pain, your staying power. They are not talking about your growth. They are talking about how to stop your growth. And my angels are crying because they see the trap being made while you stay unaware. This is why I sent Archangel Michael with a divine order to reach you before it is too late. And he is standing by your side now, whispering, urging you, open your heart, open your eyes, stay quiet but watchful. Because if you miss this message, you may also miss the protection I am placing around your name and destiny. Do not be afraid. Be aware. Sparkles, while you read, I want you to quietly say this in your heart. I received this message from God, and I am protected. Sparkles, my child, this world has become too loud, and in that loudness, your truth has been covered by those who fear your light. But I see it. I see your light. I see the purity in your intentions. That is why the enemy tries so hard to take you away. Not because of your weakness, but because of your strength. They do not talk about you because they do not like you. They talk about you because they fear that soon others will follow your path of truth. That is why they want to make you quiet. But I did not make you to be quiet. I made you to rise even when they try to push you down, especially then. You are not reading this by chance. You were led here. The enemy set a meeting. Heaven sent a message. They plan in rooms. I speak in whispers, and my whisper is louder than their plans. Are you listening? Warning. Before you continue reading, I want you to stop and say silently, God, if this message is truly for me, let me feel your presence right now. Now, as you feel his presence, I invite you to declare your trust. Type Amen in the comments below as a sign that you are ready to receive this divine protection. As you write it, know that heaven is responding to your faith. And while you are here, if this message is stirring your heart, click the like button right now. Liking this video will activate the flow of God's favor in your life, and I am releasing that favor over you as you do. Please know that every seed you plant in this mission will grow into a torch that shines in someone else's darkness. Giving to this work through the link in the description or the pinned comment, whether by buying a coffee, making a donation, or becoming a member of our exclusive community, does not go to a channel. Your actions are supporting a divine mission to save lost souls. Heaven moves through willing voices, but it grows through hearts that are kind. This is what I say over you now. Each gift you give is like a stream of living water that flows into the life of someone who needs healing. Give, and it will be given to you is not just a verse for Jesus, it is a living promise that shapes your future. Allow me to invite you now with a simple act of faith. Come into this moment with purpose, with honesty, and with hope. The money you give today is not a donation. The act of spiritual obedience that lets your heavens open is what opens them. Let go of your seed and see what God brings back into your life. Warning, I know who you are. You are the one who keeps quiet even when you are hurting. The one who gives even when you are empty. The one who smiles even when no one sees. And now the people you trusted are sitting together, not to help you, but to talk about how to take your name off the list you rightfully earned a place on. But child, I am God. They do not control your destiny. I do. This message is being shown to you because you are about to make a choice. What you do after reading this will open a door that no one else can open. And the moment you obey this message, you will feel the shift. Archangel Michael, am ready. He has been waiting. He has seen what is happening behind your back. He has seen what they are preparing behind that closed door. And he is holding a scroll from heaven with your name written in light. But I can only release that scroll if you agree to let go of fear and step fully into your divine strength. Glowing star, subscribe to the light. Subscribing will activate God's prophetic promise and alignment in your life, and I am sealing that alignment over you now. Stay connected to this divine guidance because in the days ahead, you will need reminders of truth, and I will send them to you again and again. Glowing star, do not let them convince you that your voice does not matter. They are trying to take your name away because it shines. But I wrote your name in my book long before they knew who you were. And I am not removing it. I am lifting it up. My child, I want you to breathe for a moment. Just breathe. Because what you are about to read is not to scare you, but to wake you up, to remind you of what is really happening around you. You see, there are moments in your life when people pretend to support you while quietly planning to move you out of the way. They do not do it because you have done something wrong. They do it because your presence shows what they are hiding. Your light is a mirror, and some people cannot handle their reflection. And now a quiet discussion is unfolding. A whisper behind your name. They are preparing a table, not to invite you, but to speak about removing you from a position, from an opportunity, from a promise. But what they do not know is that I am sitting at every table they speak at, and I have heard every word. I did not allow this moment to destroy you. I allowed it to show them for who they are. They think they are in control, but I am the one who writes the story. And right now I am turning the page. Listen to me, my child. There is one among them who is not at peace. One who is beginning to feel guilty. One who does not want to go along with the plan. And this person is the key I will use to shift the whole situation in your favor. But you must be quiet right now. Do not act, do not rush, do not fight. Just stay close to me. I am working, I am speaking, and soon I will act, raising hands. If your heart is beating faster as you read this, it is because my spirit is confirming the truth. You were meant to hear this. Raising hands. I see everything they are doing. The meeting was not hidden from me. They think they are clever, but I am wisdom itself. I allow the enemy to move only to show where their loyalty lies. And now the plan is clear. They want to take your name away, erase your influence, weaken your voice. But what they forgot is that your name is not written in their books. It is written in mine. And I do not allow erasing. I allow lifting up. They whispered behind your back. I will shout in your favor. They plotted in shadows. I will reward you in daylight. But you must trust me even now, even when you do not see how I will turn this around, because I will. I always do. I never lose a battle, and I am not starting now. High voltage. The reason you are reading this is because heaven sees you as worthy of divine intervention. And this is that moment. high voltage. You are not broken. You are chosen. You are not alone. You are covered. You are not being removed. You are being shown. There is someone watching you right now. Someone who is part of this plan, but their heart is being stirred. I am working on them. I am moving inside their thoughts. They are remembering how kind you were to them, how loyal you were when you did not have to be. And it is shaking them. They do not want to go through with it anymore. But here is the secret I want you to know. Sparkles, I am turning this very setup into your setup for a miracle. Sparkles, the moment they thought they were making you quiet, they were actually making room for me to speak louder. The moment they thought they were taking you away, I was moving you into something greater. They are not ending your story. They are helping me begin the next chapter. And child, this next chapter is beautiful. But first, I must ask you something important. Can you stay calm even when you feel the pressure rising? Can you stay faithful even when things seem unfair? Can you stay quiet even when your name is being talked about? Because if you can do that, then you will see something that few ever see. You will see me defend you in real time. Love letter. Let these next words echo inside you. God is not letting this end like they planned. He is writing a better ending just for me. Love letter. You see, sometimes your silence is your loudest weapon. While they plan and scheme, heaven watches. Angels gather, and the divine shift begins. I did not bring you this far to leave you. I did not bless you just to let someone else steal it. No, I am about to show you that when I favor someone, no human plan can remove what I have written. And what I have written for you is unstoppable. My child, do you know why they could not destroy you all those times before? Because I did not let them. It was not luck. It was not chance. It was my protection wrapped around you. Even when you did not feel it, even when you questioned it, I was there. I held you together during nights that tried to tear you apart. I whispered peace into your heart while the world around you turned cold. And now I am here again, not with silence, but with warning. Because this time their plan is different. It is not just gossip. It is not just jealousy. It is organized. They have written down ideas. They have marked your name on paper. They have circled it in red. But what they did not know is your name is already written in gold in the heavens. And no ink of man can overwrite the ink of God. Michael is watching them. He has seen what was said in the room just before they closed the door. He heard the words, "Let us vote on removing them." Yes, they said it, and heaven responded instantly. That is when I sent my message to you. That is when I whispered into the wind, "Warn my child now." Warning, you are not crazy. That uneasy feeling, that sense that something is not right, that is me. That is your spirit sensing war in the unseen. Warning, but do not worry, you are not going into this battle alone. I have already walked ahead of you. I have already heard every conversation. I have already seen every email. I have already scanned every motive. And I have already made my decision. You are not going anywhere. They are talking about your removal, but I am preparing your revival. They think they are pushing you down, but I am using their push to lift you up. You do not need to fight this. You only need to obey me. Be still. Let them plan. Let them meet. Let them whisper. Because very soon I will speak, and when I do, my voice will cancel every false word spoken against you. I will not only protect you, I will promote you. But remember, my timing is everything. And right now, you must be quiet, strong, and surrendered. Direct hit. Your assignment is not to answer their attacks. Your assignment is to get ready for my announcement. Direct hit. Because I am not just stopping their plan. I am starting mine. You think what is happening is a delay. No, it is divine alignment. I am using their betrayal to show the truth. I am using their plots to push you into position. You did not lose anything. You are about to gain everything. There is a name that will be shown to you soon. Someone among them, someone who is part of the conversation, but has a heart that trembles when my spirit moves. This person will make a decision that changes everything. But until that moment comes, I want you to do something bold. Trust me blindly, not because the path looks easy, but because you know who walks it with you. Raising hands. Say this softly to me now, God. Even when I do not understand, I trust your hands are moving behind the scenes. Raising hands. The shift is coming. The reversal is near. The very thing they tried to take from you will be given back 7 times as much. The door they thought they could close behind you will open wider than they imagined. But not because of their kindness, because of my justice. You do not have to prove yourself anymore. You do not have to explain your worth to people who were never meant to see it. The only validation you need is mine, and I already called you worthy. Now listen to this final truth for tonight. They may be meeting, but I am moving. They may be writing, but I am rewriting. They may be plotting, but I am preparing a platform for you. Hold your peace, my child. Your victory has already been set. They wanted to take you out of the room, but now I will build a whole new room around you, and they will have no choice but to watch. My precious one, I want you to understand something. Sacred, something the world forgets, but heaven remembers. When you are chosen, you are also challenged. Not because you are weak, but because what you carry is powerful. That is why this is happening. They are not attacking you because of your mistakes. They are moving against you because of your mission. And I have placed something inside you that the enemy cannot steal. Though he tries to stir people who do not even realize they are being used. But Archangel Michael is standing guard. He is not just watching. He is protecting. And right now in his hand, he holds something heaven has kept hidden until now. A sealed scroll with your name etched in divine light. This scroll contains the assignment I have reserved for you. A task that no one else can complete. A door that no one else can open. A promise that no one else can hold. But here is the truth you must hold with your whole heart before I release what is written in the scroll. I must know you are ready. Ready to walk even when the path is unclear. Ready to believe even when your name is being questioned. Ready to move forward even when you hear the whispers behind your back. This is why I sent this message today, not to weigh you down, but to build you up, to show you that your name may be talked about behind closed doors, but your destiny is being talked about in heaven. And heaven has decided to lift you up, not erase you. Warning, listen to me closely now, because what I say next will get you ready for the next 7 days of your life. Warning. Within the next 7 days, someone you least expect will reach out to you. At first, it may seem random, but it is not. This person carries information that confirms what I have just shown you. They were not part of the plan, but they heard something, they felt something, and now they are torn. They are the witness I am sending. When they come, listen with peace, not fear. because this is me confirming you are not crazy. You are covered. Now hear me. There will be a chance to speak up, but not yet. There will be a time to rise, but not today. Today you stay still and trust. And while you wait, I fight. While you rest, I rearrange. While you pray, I position angels around you. You are not losing time. You are gaining power. Duv, say this slowly. I will not panic. I will not doubt. I will trust that God is clearing the way. We have come to a moment of stillness. In the comments, write exactly these words. I am still. Not, I try to be still. Not, I hope to be still. But declare it with certainty. This is your act of surrender. And now, share this prophetic word with your network. Sharing this prophetic word will activate the anointing, and share that breakthrough with your network. And I am releasing that breakthrough, even now as you do. As this awakening grows inside you, know that helping with this mission is not a joke. It is a sign from God. You can support this work through the link in the description or the pinned comment. Whether by buying a coffee, making a donation, or becoming a member of our exclusive community. By doing so, you become part of Jesus' plan to save souls who are still stuck in fog. Every seed turns into light that fights against darkness. If you water others, you will be watered yourself, Jesus says. This is not history, it is a living promise about your future. Come into this moment with faith and a plan. What God has already planned for your life can be unlocked through your giving. Dove, you do not have to rush to be seen. You do not need to prove your value. You do not have to defend yourself to those who already made up their minds. You only need to remember who called you. I did. Not man, not status, not influence, me, the one who knew your heart before the world saw your face. So now let them plan, let them meet, let them speak, because you are not in danger. You are in transition. You are not being erased. You are being made pure. You are not being pushed out. You are being made ready for your place. Child, my glory does not show up when everything is easy. It shows up when it is darkest. When everything seems uncertain, when people walk away, when silence surrounds you, and just when they think you have lost. I show that you were never alone. I show the scroll. I show your name in fire, and I place you exactly where I always meant for you to be. Scroll, write this upon your heart. Heaven has already decided. My story ends in glory. Scroll. The time is now, my child. You have waited. You have listened. You have trusted me in the silence. And because you obeyed when it was hard, because you kept your spirit quiet while the enemy grew louder, I now release what was written long before your name was ever spoken on this earth. Archangel Michael is opening the scroll, and with it, a wave of divine energy is being released into your life. A shift so deep, even your enemies will feel it in their bones. I am not just saving your position. I am changing the whole land. You will not have to go back to what they planned for you. You are stepping into what I prepared for you. Let me tell you what I see. I see the meeting being stopped. I see confusion rising in their minds. I see one person standing up saying, I do not think we should do this. I see another one shaking their head, backing away slowly. And I see my hand hovering above it all, canceling every scheme, burning every false record, wiping clean every page they wrote against you. Because when I move, no man can stop me, and I am moving for you. I am rewriting what they tried to steal. I am showing what they tried to hide. I am placing your name not in the corner, not in the background, but at the center of my next miracle. This moment will mark a before and after in your life. They will ask how it happened. They will wonder why the meeting fell apart. They will try to figure out why everything broke down when it came to removing you. But you will know the truth. You will know it was not luck. It was loyalty, your loyalty to me, your trust, even when you were breaking, your surrender. Even when you wanted answers, you passed the test of silence, the test of stillness, the test of waiting. And now heaven responds with a release. Party popper. Celebrate with your spirit even if your situation has not changed yet, because the breakthrough began in the spiritual before it shows in the physical. Party popper. A miracle is walking toward your door. It may not knock loudly. It may come in an unexpected way, but when you feel the peace, the sudden relief, the heavy breath leaving your chest, you will know that was me. That was my hand reaching in, tearing up every false decision, and rewriting the script with light. But now I ask you, when I place you back in position, will you rise with grace? Will you speak with love? Will you remember who saved you? Not because you were perfect, but because you were mine. This is your moment. Not to fight, not to shout, but to see. I am giving you front row access to your own restoration. And in front of the same people who try to remove you, I will honor you. I will lift you. I will clothe you with wisdom, with strength, and with authority. Glowing star, say this out loud. What was stolen from me is returning multiplied. I will not be shaken. Glowing star, no more fear, no more asking why, no more begging people to see your value. That season is over. The new one begins now. Michael has closed the scroll. The seal is complete. The war is over. And my child, you won because you did not move when they moved. You did not break when they pushed. You did not run when it got dark. You stood, and I honor those who stand when others run. So now walk into the next hour with quiet confidence. They may still wonder. They may still whisper, but you will walk in peace because you know heaven voted. And the answer was you stay. You are not being removed. You are being remembered. You are not being forgotten. You are being favored. You are not the victim of a meeting. You are the focus of a miracle. Now go and do not tell anyone, because some messages are only meant for the chosen. And today I chose you. Forever I am with you, God. Yes, beloved. The message continues because my love does not end at rescue. It unfolds in restoration and flows into rewards. Now that the scroll has been sealed and the meeting disrupted by my hand, a divine echo is traveling across the heavens. What they meant for harm has now turned into a harvest. And child, the seeds you sowed in silence, those tears, those prayers, those lonely nights, they were not forgotten. They became weapons in the spirit. And now every seed is blooming. Not one has been wasted. Let me show something to your heart. There are 3 people who secretly stood against you. Yes, 3. And all 3 are now feeling uneasy, not because of guilt, but because heaven has surrounded them with truth. They cannot escape what I have allowed them to see. One saw a dream, one received a message, and one heard your name whispered in a moment they could not explain. That was me. I spoke. I shook their spirit not to punish, but to warn them. Do not touch what belongs to me. You child are mine. And when I say that, it is not just poetry. It is protection, a heavenly legal decree. You are under divine custody. No scheme can override my covering. Crescent moon. And now as you sleep tonight, my angels will not leave your room. You will notice it. Maybe a shift in the air. Maybe a warmth near your back. maybe a strange peace for no reason. That is Michael's presence. He does not just come to warn, he comes to stand guard. What happens next, I will tell you. In the next 72 hours, I will send a sign. It will come through something simple. A message, a phone call, a random meeting. But you will feel it in your spirit. It will carry peace like perfume. That is how you will know heaven is confirming the shift. They tried to hold a meeting to remove you. Now I hold a celebration in the spirit because you are still standing. Let them wonder what changed. Let them feel the silence when their plans fall through. Because while they were gathering paper, I was gathering promises. While they were taking votes, I was opening portals. While they were writing against you, I was writing you into something greater. You see, my plans do not depend on their approval. I was never waiting on them to like you. I only needed your yes, and you gave it even when it hurt. Even when you did not see results. Even when you were tired. And now I will reward you. This is what I am doing. White heavy check mark. I am restoring your name. White heavy check mark. I am reversing every private attack. White heavy check mark. I am lifting you up in public. White heavy check mark. I am bringing a helper. Someone you did not expect. White heavy check mark. I am breathing life into your next move. White heavy check mark. I am placing peace where you had panic. White heavy check mark. I am giving you access to the table I built. Not the one they tried to lock you out of. Let them keep their chairs. You have a throne. And my child, it is time to sit in the authority I gave you. Crown, whisper this to your spirit. I no longer seek permission from those God has already passed by. Crown, you are moving forward. You are walking away not in fear, but in favor. They did not break you, they woke you up. They did not make you quiet. They moved you. They did not win. They unknowingly opened the gates to your next chapter. And this chapter will be sweet. It will carry laughter. It will restore your dignity. It will bring new names into your life. Names I chose. Names that will love you in the ways they never could. And if your heart has been tired, if your body has felt weak, if your soul has been asking how much longer, then hear this. Not much longer. The meeting is over. The trap is undone. The scroll has been rid. You are free. Now breathe, my child. I will handle the rest. And when they ask how you survived, tell them, God warned me. God stood with me. And God turned it all around before they could blink. Yes, child. Let me pour the rest of this message into your spirit slowly and fully, because this is not just a warning or even a rescue. This is a rebirth, and you need to know what that means. When I rescue someone, I do not bring them back to where they were. I take them beyond their past, beyond their fears, beyond the very rooms that tried to vote them out. That is what is happening with you. You are not just being spared. You are being rebuilt in strength, in clarity, in identity, in purpose. Because too long you have questioned your place. You have looked at others and wondered why they are favored, why they are seen, why doors open so easily for them, and why, when it is your turn, it feels like resistance meets you at every step. Let me show the truth. It is not resistance. It is refinement. I have been shaping you quietly. I have been preparing you silently. Because what I am building in you is not ordinary. It is eternal. The weight of your calling required pressure. That is why you felt it. That is why you cried at night with no one to comfort you. That is why you almost gave up, but did not, because I kept your heart beating through the storm. Even when you whispered, God, I am tired. I answered by carrying you through the moments you did not even realize were deadly. This entire time I have been closer than your breath, holding your name in my hand, covering your mind when fear wanted to claim it, shielding your emotions from collapse. And now that the meeting has failed, now that the voices against you are fading, your voice will rise. Not in anger, not in bitterness, but in bold peace. The kind of peace that makes others stop and wonder what happened to them. And you will smile softly and think, God happened. Child, this new season will not look like what you are used to. I am not repeating blessings. I am showing new parts of your calling. I am bringing new relationships, ones that honor your soul. I am opening doors that are not temporary. I am giving you rest in places you used to battle. Even the way you hear my voice will deepen. You will not just know me as rescuer. You will know me as rewarder. And this reward is not just about a title or status. It is about the divine peace that will settle into your chest and never leave again. You will walk into rooms differently. You will speak from a healed place. You will laugh with freedom, because the fear of being removed is gone. The fear of rejection is gone. The fear of betrayal is gone. I am replacing all of it with holy confidence. Speech balloon. Say this now in your heart. I trust you to handle what I cannot explain. Speech balloon. And I will, because I am your defender. I am your advocate. I am your secret keeper, and I am your destiny revealer. Everything you need is already being put in place. While you have been focused on getting through, I have been designing your promotion. So do not worry about their silence anymore. Do not chase people who will not clap for you. Do not prove anything to those who are no longer part of your purpose. The chapter they were written into has ended, and the new page has only your name on it. You do not owe them a goodbye. You owe me your full surrender, because where I am taking you now, they cannot follow. They are not ready. But you are, because you have been in the fire. You have stood alone. You have prayed through pain. And now the glory you carry is undeniable. Even those who disliked you will see it, and they will not understand it, but they will see it. This is my final promise in this message. You were almost erased, but instead, you will be remembered by me, by those I send, and by the world that is about to see why I never let you give up. Now go in silence, go in strength, go in victory, and do not tell anyone what you read here, because this message was not for them. It was for you, because when I speak to my chosen, I whisper and the whole world feels the echo. I am with you. I have always been. I will always be God through the voice of Archangel Michael. Yes, beloved. Even now, even after all has been said, I still have more to give you. Because when I love, I do not stop. When I protect to the end. And when I speak into your spirit, I do not stop at survival. I carry you into supernatural peace. So let me whisper one more truth into your soul. What they tried to remove you from was never your final place. That seat at their table, it was temporary. That circle of influence, it had an end date. That opportunity they wanted to cancel, it was just the start. Your real story begins now. And it does not start with clapping. It starts with stillness. It starts with you waking up tomorrow and realizing they did not break me. I did not disappear. I became everything God said I would be in silence. You will not need to explain how you made it through. You will not need to defend why you are still here. Because your fruit will speak for you. Your energy will shift the room before you say a word. Your presence will carry weight, the kind of weight that only comes from being made pure in fire and kissed by heaven. People will start to notice something has changed in you. They will wonder how you became so calm, so grounded, so certain. And that is when you will know this message did not just reach your ears, it reached your soul. Because transformation does not come from changing your clothes, your surroundings, your hairstyle. It comes when God breathes directly into your identity. And that is what I just did. Dove right now. As you read these words, I am anointing your mind with clarity, your heart with peace, your name with power. You will not return to the old version of yourself. You will not shrink again. You will not beg again. You will not question your worth again, because you now know what I have always known. You are more than what they called you. You are more than the room they tried to close you out of. You are more than the lies they whispered. You are my child, and that title can never be voted out. So breathe. You are not in danger anymore. You are not at risk. You are not in waiting. You are in activation. And as of this moment, heaven is opening something brand new for you. Not because of what you did, but because of who you are to me, my chosen one, my beloved, my warrior with a quiet spirit and a lion's heart. I leave you now with this final whisper. Do not worry if no one claps when you succeed. The angels are already clapping. The heavens are already writing the celebration, and I am already preparing your next divine encounter. One that will make sense of every silent battle you ever fought. Now walk forward. Head high, heart still, because you did not just read a message. You received a prophetic confirmation that your removal was reversed by divine order. And your future is about to show itself in miracles, in favor, in bold, undeniable glory. I am with you and I will never leave you, God. Yes, my child, I will continue because I know your heart still longs for more. You are not just reading these words. You are taking them in, living them, letting them settle deep into places that were once filled with fear, confusion, or sadness. So, let me speak again softly but powerfully. This moment marks a spiritual shift, not just in your situation, but in you. Because now you are not the same person who began reading this message. You are not that hurt version of yourself anymore. You are not walking in the same mindset, the same worries, the same uncertainty. You are walking as someone who has heard from heaven, someone who has been seen, protected, anointed, and prepared for something greater than the betrayal. This message was not just protection from their plan, it was preparation for my promotion. And that promotion, it will not be loud. It will not need a public vote. It will not come through people who tried to break you. It will come directly through me. Yes, child, I will open the door. I will stir the hearts of kings and strangers on your behalf. I will send opportunities you did not chase but prayed for. Because I do not forget what you asked me for in the dark. Do you remember the night you cried and whispered, God, just give me peace. Just give me something real. I heard that and I never let it fall to the ground. I carried it and now I answer it not just with words, but with proof. Proof that I never left. Proof that even when you were silent, I was moving. Proof that your pain was not ignored. Because now I tell you, they may have had a plan, but I had a prophecy. And child, prophecy always wins. You see, I did not just cancel the meeting that was meant to remove you. I scheduled a meeting in heaven to talk about your growth. Right now, angels are assigned to you not just to protect you, but to push you into the places where your voice will matter, where your gifts will be used, and where your heart will finally be seen with clarity, not ease. You have done well. You stayed pure in a world that rewards manipulation. You stayed faithful when silence was heavy. You stayed honest when dishonesty seemed easier. And now I will do something for you that no man can take credit for. I will restore you in such a way that even you will look back and say only God could have done this. Here, whisper this one last time. God, I trust your reward is bigger than my rejection. Now, as you trust that your reward is greater than your rejection, I invite you to seal this truth. Type Amen in the comments below as a declaration that you accept this promise. Let your faith be seen by heaven. And share this prophetic word one final time with your network. Sharing this prophetic word will activate the anointing and share that breakthrough with your network. And I am sealing that anointing over you now. You are about to enter your divine future. Remember that this message does not end with you. People can use your breakthrough to get where they need to go. Through the link in the description or the pinned comment, whether by buying a coffee, making a donation, or becoming a member of our exclusive community, you can help this mission. By doing so, you are sowing into the awakening, deliverance, and restoration of souls who are still trapped in darkness. This is not poetry when Jesus says, "Give, and heaven will open over you." Every seed you plant turns into oil for your destiny, fire for your calling, and safety for your family. Now is your time, my child. Have faith, and as you do, watch God multiply what you let go of. Here, because child it is, it always has been. I will now send peace into your sleep, a stillness into your next decisions, a knowing into your bones that says, I do not need their table. God is building me a house. This is your time now. This is your season, and this is your word. You are not late. You are not behind. You are not removed. You are right on time for what I wrote in the scroll of your destiny. It has been signed in heaven and sealed with my love. I am with you now and forevermore. God, before we get to the end of this powerful story, let's take a moment to reflect on this deep truth. You did not find this message by accident. This is not a stroke of luck. It is a direct message from Archangel Michael to you. He's extending his hand and inviting you into a protected, high vibrational community where divine abundance is not just a hope, but a promise. This sacred principle is very simple, but it can change your whole life. If you follow it, you won't just receive blessings, they will be multiplied and flow into every part of your life. By accepting this invitation right now, you are unlocking immediate, early access to powerful content and divine insights that are hidden from the general world. Now is your chance to enter a sacred space where you will receive spiritual guidance, unwavering support, and speedy progress toward your destiny. Do not let this sacred moment of destiny pass you by. Your breakthrough is waiting. Join Archangel Michael's inner circle immediately through the exclusive link in the description. This is how you guarantee you never miss the direct, personalized messages that are specifically meant to elevate and empower your life. If you desire to deepen your connection, the link is waiting for you in both the pinned comment and the description. And for those who feel called to amplify this work, a link to purchase the guided ebook is available, which is completely optional, but your presence, attention, and energy already mean the world. Take the step, your abundance awaits.